Howdy, PT37 here today. Thought I'd try a little different interface with my review. But I'm going to give you an update video on the Glock 44 22 pistol. Just got to 1,000 rounds of this thing today, actually. Today is April 15th. And I got this towards the end of January, like the 28th or something like that. I can't remember. It was very end of the month when I got it. But I finally got to 1,000 rounds. Probably 99% of the ammo has been federal 36 grain bulk. I don't know if I got it knocked up. Yeah, there it is. This is most of what I've been shooting through it. I got a crap ton of this, so this is what I shoot the most of. I've shot some PMC, as I stated in my first video, and then another couple of oddball rounds here and there. But I've had one issue with it, and the only issue I had was, if you watch my first video, I talked about the magazine issue. How sometimes the top round wants to nose down instead of kind of nosing up, and that was the only issue. I seen the top round nosing down and just thought, oh, what the heck, I'll try it anyway. And I just put the magazine in it and hit the slide release, and it just nosed right into the feed ramp, which I knew was going to happen because the round was facing down. So I don't really count that as a malfunction. I mean, you take it for what it's worth. But I mean, should you have to do that with the magazines? No, but you do. So I mean, I really don't see it as a big deal. I've noticed, if I got like a level table or something, I got when I'm shooting, if I'll set the magazine on that table and load it, it's not as bad. Or if I'll actually like push it down instead of using the little feed, these little doodads, it's a little bit better. So, I mean, that's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not at the end of the world. And magazines are also coming out for these things. I was able to get 2 more a while back, but I got 4 of them now, so that's pretty nice. I got on my duty belt, I actually got I got a 3 mag pouch, so now I can have 1 in the gun and 3 in my mag pouch, and be just like how I'm doing when I'm on duty. So it's pretty nice for a training aid. I haven't really done a whole lot of training with it. I've just been blowing rounds through it just because it's so fun to shoot. But overall, I love it. And like I said, I've just had the 1 malfunction. And if you even count that as a malfunction, I personally don't. But I cleaned it 1 time at 460 rounds through the gun. I cleaned it when I first got it before I put a round through it, like I do every gun. I suggest you guys do the same if you don't. But at 460 rounds, I decided to clean it. I took it apart, cleaned it. I just field stripped it. I didn't take it all the way down. But I have not cleaned it since then. And really, it's not that bad. It really doesn't look that bad. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But the frame's a little more dirty than the inside of the slide. I'll take the barrel out. Oh, one other thing I have noticed is there's some pretty good wear on the barrel on those 2 spots on the front and the rear of it. That's the only spot. It's just the bottom, front, and rear of the barrel. But that's the only really kind of weird thing I've noticed. I mean, it's not a big deal, but the barrel's a little dirty. But yeah, it's done great. I'm really happy with it. I'd buy another one in a heartbeat. Like, if I hadn't bought this, then I'd buy it again, definitely. I mean, I'd suggest anybody that's looking for one to just buy it. I mean, you'll love it. And accuracy, I don't have any paper. I shot it at 25 yards and forgot to take my paper. I think I just threw it away. But I didn't measure it like with my calipers. But I just kind of lay prone, offhand. Well, I was prone, but I didn't have a rest per se. I was just kind of using the ground at 25 yards. And I can't remember what ammo I was using, but it shot about 2.5 inches. So I was happy with that. I'm sure off of a rest, it'd definitely do 2.5 inches, no problem. So accuracy, I'd say, is just right along with any other Glock. You know, my Glock 17 Gen 4, about every load I put through it, like premium load, it'll shoot about 2.5 or less at 25 off of a rest. So this is right in line with that. So overall, I'm very pleased with it. Like I said, I'd buy it again. I'd recommend anybody looking at it to buy it. The only weird thing is the magazines, like I said. And thinking about magazines, they're just at the same price as any other Glock mag, and they're available. So overall, good gun. Thanks for watching.